Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to start our first unit in PHP, which contains the topics of building blocks of PHP, flow control functions in PHP, and working with functions. Before going in depth about building blocks of PHP, which contains variables, data types, operators, expressions, and constants, let us see a brief explanation of PHP. What do you mean by PHP? PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor, and this is very widely used, and it is a scripting language. It is a open source scripting language. That means anyone can download this software and we can use this PHP. Then these are executed on the server. Actually, PHP is called as a server-side scripting language. It is a server-side scripting language. As we all know about HTML, then CSS, JavaScript. These are the topics we have covered in our last sem paper, that is web technology. These three come under client-side scripting language, whereas PHP come under server side scripting language, which means you all know that suppose if you have a Facebook account, then how do you access this account? You can access this account by using your username or user ID and password. Then when you enter user ID and password, if you make any mistake in entering this user ID and password, you will get a warning that invalid user ID. That means our HTML, CSS, JavaScript, these are the client side. When you enter username and password, if you make any mistake, you are going to get that information at your system. That means what you are using, that is known as a client system. Whereas once you sign in into that ID and password, if you have entered a correct ID and a password and you click on login or sign in, you have the option sign in. When you click on this, if you enter a correct data, then immediately it will go to the particular server. That server side scripting language is designed by using this PHP. The actual data what you have submitted through your form, that data is going to be accepted by the server by using PHP. Under the server, the coding part is written by using this PHP, and this PHP uses HTML, CSS and DBMS, as well as JavaScript for coding. JavaScript means it can use all the basic versions of all languages, all programming languages like C, C++, and Java. I hope you understood. PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor, and it is a open source scripting language, and it is executed on the server. And we all know that each and every client is going to connect with a server in order to access the data. This server contains database. The database of all the clients will be stored in a single server system, and this database is maintained by MySQL, that is database management system. For that it uses MySQL. Then PHP can generate dynamic web page content. PHP generates dynamic page content, whereas HTML generates static plain pages, web pages, whereas through PHP we can generate dynamic web pages. And we can create, open, read, write, delete, close files on the server. Especially it collects form data and it also send and receive cookies, and it also adds, deletes, modify data in your database. We told that for this web page we use HTML. For giving styles we use cascading style sheets. For the data to be stored it uses database, and it can be used to control user access, and it also used for encrypting the data. Coming to PHP syntax, the syntax starts with a question mark PHP and question mark angular bracket ends here. We all know HTML syntax. These things I have already explained in your class. It starts with angular bracket question mark and PHP, and ends with question mark and angular bracket. This is a code in which the PHP code actually can be written in this. And the default extension for PHP is .php. In order to save HTML files, we used to write .html like .css. In the same way, we have .php. And here is a simple program in which we are writing or we are printing only one statement, that is hello world. Hello world is the statement in which we are going to print the data, and for printing the data we have a statement called echo. Echo is a output statement in which we can print the output data, and we all know that H1 is header tags, HTML, these are the body tags, and opening and closing. And actual code starts in question mark PHP and question mark brackets. Echo is the output statement. Whatever the information we write in echo, that will come under as a output, which comes under as output. Then our first topic in building blocks of PHP, that is variables. Variable. What do you mean by a variable? Variable is nothing but which holds a value. Variable is a container which holds a value. We all know in C language how we declare a variable. We declare a variable if it is an integer variable, int a. You have already learned about this declaration of variables in C language. Integer type of variable and the variable name is a. And this a can also contain a value like int a is equal to 5. That means which holds a value. A variable is a container which holds a value. This value may be a number. This value may be a number, a string, object, an array, or a boolean value. Number means the integer values. String means character values. Your names, a word is called as a string. Objects which are declared through to access the functions in programs, we create some objects. Coming to array, array is a collection of data items of a data single name, which is a single name. Then boolean means it may be either true or false. The value may be either true or false. Variable is a container which holds a value. That value may be anything like numbers, strings, objects, arrays, or booleans. And without variables we cannot write coding part easily. And then how we declare the variables in PHP? The declaration of variable will start with a dollar sign. The declaration of variable will start with dollar sign. Here you can observe these three variables in this particular code. One variable is txt, second variable is x, and third variable is y. And text variable contains hello world, and x value contains 5 and y value contains 10.5. Hello world is a character data type, or we refer to as a string data type, whereas 5 is an integer data type and 10.5 is a float data type. What we have studied in our earlier classes about data types. We have different types of data types. Then in this, each and every variable is going to be declared with starting dollar sign. If any variable or if any text, if it is preceded by this dollar sign, then we consider this as a variable in PHP. Then after the execution of the statements above, the variable text will hold the value hello world, variable x will have 5 and y consists of 10.5. And at any time, if we declare the variable with a string type of data type, then we call it as a automatically when we assign a text value to a variable, we have to put double quotes. And unlike other programming languages, we in our PHP it has no command for declaring a variable. No command means if it is an integer variable, we declare int a. If it is a character variable, we declare char ch. Like this, we are going to give some commands in other programming languages, but PHP is totally different while declaring variables, and it is created the moment when you assign a value to it.